I would say, like most people with ADHD, I tend to go too hard into my hobbies too quickly. There is no reason that I should have a small recording studio set up in my closet for the second time I've ever done any sort of audio recording. But here we are. Here we are. I got my little Rode mic in an isolation box. I have downloaded Audacity with the FX plugins. I'm running a de-esser. I'm learning about editing audio, cutting audio, exporting audio, and I'm not great at it. I'm not great at it yet, but I'm excited to take you guys on this journey, and I'm so thankful for all of the authors who are allowing me to potentially butcher their IP, and I love them so much. You guys are amazing, and this time, our amazing author sacrifice is Katie O'Neill with the first book in her series, Till Dust Do Us Part, which is book 1 in the Hearts Bound by Dust. Book 3 is going to be available on September 26th, 2026, so next month. Thank you so much, Katie. I am so sorry for what I have done. I appreciate your sacrifice, and enjoy. Maybe it's over this way. Enjoy. Okay, love you. Bye. Till Dust Do Us Part, Hearts Bound by Dust, Book 1 by Katie O'Neill. Chapter 1, Unknown Narrator. They say that nobody is the villain in their own story, but that simply is not true. I know I'm the villain. Maybe I've always known it, but now I merely don't care. I ponder this each morning as I sit on the cliff overlooking Dracht to watch the sunrise. Not many know this, but if you wake up early enough, there are no winds. The overgrown stalks do not sway, the rodents do not scurry, and the trees around me do not bend. It's as if the entire planet is asleep. The truth is not far off. The life force of magical beings has not yet awakened. This close to the full moon, when our powers are the strongest, all other witches and warlocks are still asleep. They've stayed up too late, making mischief to wake up the winds before dawn. But I sit, and I watch, and I plan. I will make them pay. Hours from now, the most powerful of them will wake within the large chateaus directly below me. Now that I've returned, I'm surprised to find most of them still occupied. They'll scurry about, going about their days, oblivious to the wrath they're about to endure, that they brought upon themselves. These legacy families may have passed down the business of running the estate, but I'm sure the truth of their indiscretions was passed through the generations as well. Apples never fall far from the tree. People don't change, not even those with wealth and power. Some of them are the worst of all. The involvement of the middle-class magic users, comfortable in their smaller villas, in the wretched past of Dracht was unclear, but it was one of the reasons I had decided to investigate before my rampage. The humans mostly lived in the east side of town, along the bay, and the furthest away from my observation cliff. They didn't know any better, and followed orders out of fear. I'll do my best to keep them out of my path of destruction, as long as they stay out of my way. For as long as any of its current residents have been alive, the small hamlet of Dracht was like any other town, quiet, beautiful, and teeming with magic wielders. But that's not what I remember. Unlike the witch trials of other towns, the Dracht Purge was buried in human history. I doubt that I'm the only one who remembers. The stories have been passed down through the legacy families, I'm sure. Each one that remains was part of the Great Witch Hunt, on either end of the violence. Many lost a relative or two, though nobody knows this pain more than me. From my covert surveillance, the magical beings in Dracht are now welcome for their talents by those who don't have them. They have also developed a close working relationship with the authorities and infiltrated the local government. Fear has given way to curiosity, greed, and lust, among other things. Well before the humans came to accept magic, the townsfolk sought out the healers of the Lays family, though they hid their visits from other humans. But none alive cared to remember their own persecution of witches all those years ago. The witches know the truth, however, for it was the Triumvirate who ordered the Dracht Watch to hunt down witches for sport, all because of a prophecy. That concludes my reading of Chapter 1 of Katie O'Neill's Till Dust Do Us Part. Until next time, thank you, love you, bye.